is Nigeria Info.
Yeah, I hope you're ready to catch up with the latest and what's trending in the world of sports. A very good morning to you out there. Yes, it's time to talk sports because it's Sport Drive right here on 95.1 Nigeria Info. My name is Oge. You call me the Sport Mombasa. And there were loads and loads of actions from the FA Cup to Carabao Cup. Now, let's not talk about Carabao Cup now. Let's talk about the Premier League. But I just have to, after being beaten or demolished with a 4-1 victory, that's from Liverpool, and now, the pressure is mounting seriously on Mauricio Pochettino. My name is Oge. You call me the Sports Mombasa, and I'm not, as usual, I'm not alone today. I don't know, somehow, I'm thinking of doing something for Benga. Like giving him like a 10,000 to go do some shopping or what now? What do you want, Benga?
As the spirit leads,
what do you want me to do for
I'm
you?
all yours. As the spirit leads.
Just say it. Come on. It's not like I can. Just what do you want? Just say what you want me to
What
do.
you said is enough for me.
Benga, what I said, yeah. Okay, so I will consider it. All right. I will consider that.
That's why we like Oge.
Don't be too excited.
Why won't I?
You've not seen it yet.
Super Eagles is making us excited. Now Oge is making me excited in the
Talking
studio.
about the Super Eagles.
Excitement
before
everywhere.
I take you through to what happened over the weekend with Arsenal and Liverpool. Gunners, but be wary of Manchester City, who has got a game today. And they have an outstanding as well.
Yeah.
They'll be playing Brentford, and same Brentford twice. So they play Brentford today. Their outstanding is still against Brentford. Now, should Manchester United win today's game, as you go on to Manchester City rather. Oh, sorry, United. You know what I mean?
They won.
The winning.
Yeah,
that's the feeling. Yeah, I know how their fans feel. Win today, lose for the next 2 weeks, and then come back.
The shadow.
Did you see the celebration of the young stars?
Yeah. Mimicking
Meno
Kudus.
and Kudus. Mimicking Kudus celebration. What was that?
But the thing is, Ronaldo actually started that that celebration. He did it while he was at Madrid, sitting on the...
Yeah.
So Kudus was trying to idolize Ronaldo when he started.
Okay, so why did what was
now
Garnacho's
is getting back at Kudus. He scored 2 goals against Man U.
Was that him getting back at Kudus or mimicking his idol?
No, he's getting that because Kudus scored the second goal against Man U for West Ham in 2023. So now Garnacho scoring the second goal for Man U against West Ham. Most of these players follow statistics, so they know when to do what at the end of the day. But it was good to see.
First to do.
They pay.
The second to do, they pay.
I wanted to say earlier, the shadow of AFCON has covered a lot of league football. We didn't even know that
no one is even hyping these clubs anymore.
Just like we had the table-topping match against Arsenal and Liverpool yesterday.
Yeah.
We also had the same in the Serie A. Inter Milan versus Juventus, which Inter won. We also had the Madrid derby. Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid. Do you understand? Which ended 1-1 by the way.
Vega, this is not me trying. I didn't know.
Exactly my point.
I didn't know.
The shadow of AFCON has made us forget that big matches also went down. Even the match that usually cause upsets in the Bundesliga, Bayern Mönchengladbach, Borussia Mönchengladbach versus Bayern Munich. They also played, but Bayern didn't allow history to repeat itself. So football was nice throughout the weekend, but AFCON is always on the headline.
Yeah, for me right now, if you ain't talking AFCON, I don't want to listen to you. And now, talking about AFCON, now this is the first time the Super Eagles of Nigeria will be traveling away from Abidjan. All this while they've been in Abidjan, but this time they are traveling a bit far
to
Bouaké to meet South Africa,
the Amapiano derby.
The Amapiano derby. A lot has been said online.
Yeah.
I saw a tweet on X about should Nigeria win, South Africa 1-0, we'll take Amapiano from you, and if it's 2-0, we'll take Amapiano and Nasty C, and then if it's 3-0, we're taking Mandela.
It's funny how
Amapiano
Nigeria
and
just
Sisi.
creates rivalry among different
Like,
national
is
teams.
it even
Against Ghana,
necessary?
against Cameroon,
Is it
against
necessary?
now South Africa.
But let's not lie.
But it's looking like Ghana is on the top of the food chain.
Ghana
so
is
no
on
matter
the
what
top.
happens against South
Now,
Africa,
the thing is,
we'll still involve
even
Ghana.
if we beat, I saw a post. I think about the Angola.
Yeah.
Someone said Angola don't know how to speak English, so we still come and taunt Ghana.
Yes,
Even
now.
if we beat Angola, we still come. Ghana will still.
We Ghana do it again.
I'm telling you, we're gonna do it again. Okay, now we have to put a call across you, Captain Fantastic, who is in Abidjan right now. Our man right there. So he's been there and enjoying himself.
I actually saw a clip of him enjoying with the Ivorians.
Yeah, I saw that he posted that.
Yeah, after they came back from it with 10 men.
I mean, we are on now with Captain Fantastic, Abiola Shodia, man where they finish work. Hello, Captain.
Yeah, very good morning to you. Okay.
I mean, it's the voice for me.
You don't sound Sugar Daddy
It's the
under
voice
many
for
months.
Sugar Daddy. Biola, do give away now. What is this voice for? How are you doing, Abiola, this morning? I mean, we're 1 hour a bit ahead from here. So how are you doing?
I'm very well. Just chill. We are preparing for the CAF Technical Study Group assessment of the competition later today. That will be by 1 p.m. Ivorian time and 2 p.m. Nigerian time at the main media center inside Palais de Couture, the Palace of Culture here in Abuja, where the CAF legends will be talking about the competition, the gains, the positives, and all of that. Coaches, likes of Emmanuel Eboué, Sebastian Basog, and the rest of them, have invited the media to come and listen to the assessment of the competition. But I think even before the assessment will come out, everyone would agree that it has been a great competition. The Ivorians have hosted a proper competition, and we've seen how big African football is, how interesting it really is. Dramatic games and the officiating and the logistics, everything is top notch. So I think we expect to hear positive reviews from the CAF technical study group later today, because AFCON has been so lit. I must tell you.
All right, thank you for that update, Captain Fantastic. And also we have that they had light training yesterday, talking about the Super Eagles. Please, can you also take us through to what really happened, what went down in the training, ground yesterday? Who trained? Who was available? Which of the players trained? Did any of them rest? Do we have players who had to go take a shower or something? Because you said something about that. Please, what happened?
Well, talking about showers, maybe I should start from there.
Please.
Because the team played on Saturday, and on Sunday they rested. They used Sunday as a rest day just to rest. And of course, it's been a very, very busy and tasking couple of weeks for the Super Eagles, from the camping in the UAE to the competition itself, training and all of that. So Sunday was a rest day. Even God rested on Sunday after creating a human being and all of that. He rested on Sunday. So the Super Eagles also rested on Sunday.
Okay.
But they rested the day after the match. But basically, maybe I think the match was played. Was it
on Friday?
What's today now? I think
it was played on Friday.
It was, yeah.
So they rested on Saturday.
On Saturday.
And yesterday they returned to training. And many of the players who played on Friday, I just had to go have an ice bath, inside the changing room of the training center inside the called the police, the Abuja, the police college right there in Abidjan. They had an ice bath, and likes of Victor Osimhen, Ola,
the big boys,
Frank Oyeka, Alex Iwobi, yeah, I mean the starters, and even the goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali, they had an ice bath, they stayed out of training, while the other players, most of the defense line, Trust Ekong is a strong man, I don't know why he trained, he did some runnings. Shemi Ajayi also was part of the group that got himself involved in the runnings. Zaidu Sanusi, also did some runnings, of course, did some laps. While the captain of the team, Ahmed Musa, is just recovering from a knock, he trained separately, did some runnings around, of course, completed some laps in the training session. And after that, they did some tactical runs, which was, of course, administered by the coach, Mr. Jose Pesero, after which, the Pesero then took them into another drills, which was, one-on-one take-ons, how to complete take-ons. The other day was how to complete crosses, but yesterday it was how to complete take-ons and score a goal, he had his eyes on the strikers, basically, but everyone else was included. I mean, every member of the team that has not been a regular was included in the take-on drills. And I must tell you, the guys are looking sharp in front of goal. Kelechi Iheanacho, Sarah Murphy, Paul Onachu, all the other guys who have not really gotten the opportunity, they really have to put the goalkeepers, Francis Uzo and Olorun Leke Ojo, they had to put them to work. They made them sweat, and of course they picked a lot of balls in the net. Everyone was the sharpest, by the way. It was really sharp in the train.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Sorry, I just have one question for him. Just to double up on all you've said, what's the feeling from those French players? That's what I'm concerned about. Players like Terem Murphy, players like Gift Orban, Chidozie Awazie, most especially Francis Uzoho, who has faced a lot of rejection from Nigerian fans. What's the feeling from these French players that haven't seen game time over there?
Within 1 minute.
I must tell you, it's a happy bunch, they're all happy bunch, everyone is just excited to be part of these, I think Paul Onachu most especially, Paul Onachu, Terem Murphy, these guys are really excited. They are just happy to be part of it and contributing their quota because it's a teamwork, This team, if you have noticed, is team united. They are a united bunch, They win together and everyone has been supporting each other. Everyone is waiting. They are putting in the hard work in the training. From the body language, no one's really bothered about playing or not playing. They just want to be ready just in case they are called upon to represent the country. All
right, thank you so much, Captain Fantastic. Always a pleasure to hear from you.
The Ivorians are back in Abidjan. National team is. Yes,
they were always home, so
they've always been home. Whether they traveled,
they have been away.
Yeah,
they went to Yamoussoukro and Bouaké. That's where they played around 16 and quarterfinal. But yesterday they came back to Abidjan. Waiting. They will be playing on Wednesday against the Democratic Republic of Congo inside the Alassane Ouattara Stadium. And they got back to a very, very warm reception. Abidjan was not really great for them in the group stage. Hopefully this time around it will be great, but they are looking for a party. They are already looking at a Cote d'Ivoire Nigeria final, and they have promised that they would beat Nigeria in the final, that the trophy will stay right here in Cote d'Ivoire.
All right, we see them this weekend, to settle this cause. Thank you so much, Captain Fantastic. I will put a call across to you maybe tomorrow. We also have that there'll be another training before traveling away from Abidjan. Thank you, Captain Fantastic, and just stay safe out there.
All right, thank you so much.
All right. Okay, so that's it. Captain Fantastic, all the way from Abidjan. We had to just call our man, so he gives us the update from there. You heard him. I wanted to ask about the penalty takers. I hope they've been drilling them. Though I do not wish that Nigeria makes it.
Well, it's not about wish. When you are in a cup competition, you prepare for penalty shootouts.
Listen, me, I will say what I want. Say what you want.
No, you don't get.
From my mouth to God's
You are saying what you want. I am talking about the team. What the team should
we can't
prepare
avoid
for.
it. We cannot avoid it. Let's say the truth.
To be an all-round team in the cup competition,
they need to really prepare
for. I mean, the league in La Liga is not a cup competition. But Real Madrid appointed penalty takers and free kick takers to take coaching lessons for the players.
Yeah.
So it's a general requirement and prerequisite for a team to prepare on shootouts, especially their goalkeepers.
All right. Okay, so there's also bad news coming here for Manchester United fans. I mean, yesterday we saw a tackle on Lisandro Martinez, and the coach, Eric Ten Hag, have come to confirm that Lisandro Martinez injury doesn't look good. I mean, it's very bad for him, and they are wishing Licha the very best, and it's also bad for the team. So another one.
He shouldn't have even continued. We are seeing it on the screen at the moment when he first took that knock and he wanted to be stubborn about it, then finally went down.
Also, yesterday, Benga Flamingos, they trashed the Central African Republic 6-0.
Yeah.
Yes, girls, well done. I mean, the first leg of the Africa Under-17 Women's World Cup qualifiers tournament that's ongoing right now in Douala. That's in Cameroon. We saw the Flamingos beating the Central African Republic, girls.
6-0.
6-0.
Yeah.
Congratulations there. And also, I mean, should we also talk about Liverpool? Okay, let's tell you. Liverpool were trashed by Arsenal.
That's their first real loss in a lot of games.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from that loss to Tottenham Hotspur, Liverpool haven't lost a top flight game in England for 40 games.
Wow.
40 games before that loss, or within that loss around Tottenham Hotspur, because they lost yesterday, and that's like 42 games. So 40 games unbeaten, then 2 losses.
Arsenal did
That's
it.
really good.
Arsenal did it. Why the young stars, Højlund, Rasmus, and Alejandro Garnacho also were in target for Manchester United as they defeated West Ham 3-0. Sorry, we can't take any more calls now. We had to bring you the latest from Abuja, and that took a lot of our time. Also, yesterday,
Chelsea lost 4-1.
Chelsea, I am sorry. We'll have to finish that later this night on Football Frenzy. Good morning.
Carasana needed for the people with Sabi. Then they rush out for people be concept as we they do pre-launch and promo. Come by your own, chapali.
This Carasana land in Aladdin, you go like.